Hey, welcome everybody. Today I am here with Laszlo. Of course, you know him from being on stage on many tournaments, part of the Hungarian team. Laszlo, buddy, thank you for taking the time, sitting with 10 minutes with me. How are you doing, sir?
Hello, everybody. Thanks, I'm fine. We have a really nice sunny Sunday here in Germany. I'm absolutely great. I mean, everything's just getting better here in Europe after this COVID situation. I know that everybody has a really difficult situation because of this, but we will see already, the sun shines, and we will see that uh, everything just going to be in the right way. So we are started to working. We had the opportunity to train slowly, so everything's fine.
Now, one of the things that I actually didn't know, I think it was the interview last year when we talked, that you've lived in Germany for a little while now. I always thought, when I would see you out, that you were always living in Hungary. How long have you been in Germany?
Ooh, I moved in 2017, so I'm here since 4 years already, and I had to learn, the language
Mhm.
and everything. So I'm not an expert in German, but it's getting better. Also, I have to speak day by day in German. So, but it's a difficult language, I could say.
Well, total immersion is definitely one of the ways of learning something. Now, of course, with you being there, there was a recent announcement that you are now the German coach for Waco. First of all, congratulations on that promotion, that position. How did this come about?
Oh, yeah, that's first. Thank you. Well, it's a really simple story, I could say. Um, After I started to work by Century Martial Arts in here in Germany at the European side, and I've just got a message on Facebook from one of the guy from the German board that he would like to talk with me, and I was like, okay, interesting. We
Mhm.
talked maybe 2 years before. And yeah, I just wrote him my number, and we had about 10 minutes call, and he asked me about what I'm thinking about. Can I imagine that to be, for example, in the German team as a coach, because they are already look at me because I just do my seminars, be more be
Mhm.
champions. And this is my own system, and they saw that I have so many seminars around the world. So that means that maybe I am success inside of this also. So we talked about to do a bigger meeting together with the whole squad. I mean, the whole board with the president of Waco Germany, and we had about I don't know 30-40 minutes talk, and yeah, I think we did a really good conversation. And at the end, I said, okay, I'm ready for it, because I think it's another and new challenge for me in my life, because I think I achieved already a lot of things as a
Mhm.
fighter.
Mhm.
I'm still trained, so nobody have to think that, hey, okay, we don't have to thinking about Laszlo, because Laszlo is still there, but I really like the teaching, so that's why it's so great that I have opportunity to show my knowledge, not just for a beginners, but come on, I am the national coach, so I can work with the biggest and the best German fighters together, and I can show them what is my style, and I can help them to make her or his goals. So that makes me excited.
Mhm. It's an interesting thing because whatever sport you do, if you're successful at it, the natural evolution I think is from going from player to coach. And right now, you say, "Hey, look, I'm not completely gone. I'll jump in every once in a while and everything, and still show that you still got it." What do you think it's going to feel like the first time as the coach of the German team that you compete against your old team?
Whoa, oh yeah, it's a good question. Actually, that's a good question. To be honest, this is sport, and this is my work right now. Of course, I will do my best to help for my team, for the German team, because this is my job. Of course, they are really friendly and really nice people there, so they were really open for me. What I think this is something why I said also that okay, that was a good decision, because you can imagine that if somebody come into a group from another country as well.
Right.
So we can be also problem because of the language, for example, or something like that. But everybody was so nice and so kind, so I'm happy for it. And if we have to fight, for example, on the World Championship against the Hungarian team, well, one part it can be also, good for us, because I know many fighters of the Hungarian team,
Right.
and this is my job to tell and help to tell for my fighters what they can do against any fighters. It's doesn't matter is that if the opponent is Hungarian or not. And of course, if I will hear on the World Championship the Hungarians, or if I can see the Hungarians will win, I will be also happy. But right now, in my heart right now, there is not one country but two.
I understand that, and it's always it's tough, especially when one player goes, in any type of sport. If you follow basketball, football, baseball, any type of sport, and one player goes to another team, or say a coach that was coaching in this team for a long time goes to another team, it's bittersweet, but it's also competitive. You want to give them the best, version of the fighters that are out there. That's what competition is, and there's a brotherhood and sisterhood there. That at the end of the day, we will compete as hard as we can. At the end of the day, we're friends. We're going to hang out and have fun and everything. I will tell you, it probably will be weird the first time it happens.
Yeah, I think also, but I just want to do my best as my fighting career. I want to be also a champion as a coach. So that's my goal for this job, with this job. So
that's absolutely true, and I would not expect less of you. With that being said, when do you think the first time we will see you out as the new German coach for what tournament or what upcoming event?
Oh, well, in Germany we have two competition right now. I mean, one at the middle of September. That's the German national competition. We will have also some international fightings in Hungary in September, and also in Belgium. So there you can see me already, but the main event is going to be on middle of October, the World Championship in Waco. So that will be the official, where you can see me as the official coach, national coach, and head coach of the Team Germany.
So that is going to be the premiere. We will, of course, be watching that. Last question or two. How have things been going with Century Europe?
Well, it's going to better and better day by day. Century is really famous in the United States. One of the best and biggest company ever in the martial arts industry. So this is something what we would like to follow in Europe. The European side is pretty young, so it's about 2 years old. So and we just started to sponsor the Waco. So that's why we will open for Waco, and we are working on to do the best equipment for the Waco fighters and for the whole European martial artists. And this is why I'm really excited, because I could be also a part in this team, this great team, and I can work with them together.
That is absolutely fantastic, Laszlo. We're going to watch you now. So this new career of now Coach Laszlo, this is going to be exciting. Of course, we'll be there to bring you all the latest updates and stories as you progress. Definitely thank you for spending the time with us this Sunday.
Thank you. Thank you to you.
Honestly, it's an awesome feeling, and a lot of my students, they look up to me.